Get the old trusty Rapala out. Oh, no ultralight. There. And all else fails, grab the Rapala. Come here, buddy. Jeez. You ain't as big as a popcorn fart, but hey. Oh, there he is. God, he's coming right at me. See these little ones, guys? This is what I'm talking about. This pond is starting to get a lot of these small ones in it like this. They're fun to catch, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna start keeping them after they spawn this year. And start putting some of these bad boys in the frying pan. Guys, I just love this bait, man. I mean, you really don't know what you're going to catch on it. You really don't. I mean, using the Ludes speed shooter. And that's what's so fun about these little baits like this. I mean, you know, you're not going to, I mean, I've caught big bass on them before, don't get me wrong, but you know, you're setting yourself up to catch so many different species of fish when you're fishing something of this size. I mean, the brim could hit it, a speckled perch could hit it, a bass. I've caught catfish on this thing. I mean, you know, you're just setting yourself up for so many different species to catch. Well, he's gonna have a headache when he gets done knocking on that thing. You know what I think, y'all? I really believe that the bass are trying to bed in this pond, and there's a couple spots that I've seen that well then, somebody's not happy with somebody back there. Whatever it was. Somebody seems a little upset. Oh, they're just all mad at each other. Listen at them. Look at these fools, huh? Yeah. Hey, you might want to go somewhere. Why you want to scare my fish off? Almost was a disaster. Almost was a disaster. I'm not a professional. I'm close, but I'm not a professional. Anyway. You come down and catch some catfish one day and do a catch, clean cook. Definitely gonna have one for largemouth bass when probably about April. I'm gonna start keeping these 1 and 2 pound bass out of this pond, and which is going to help the population actually get bigger. I'm gonna try to keep probably about 2 dozen out of here this year, and I've been telling y'all that for a couple of weeks now, and it just makes sense to do it to help the pond itself. You know, I mean, there's so many I think more, that was a brim there. I think more than anything, the population of the bass will help, will flourish, you know, considering we're taking some of these little males out. I think the pond is just overrun by little males right now, and it's going to do nothing but help the pond by, you know, by taking some of the males out. With the population of the little males, you know, the big females are just, unless you throw it right in their mouth, they're just not very, they're not going to hit, because the little males get on them so quick and get on the bait so quick, and you know, they don't have a chance. When you got 10 males to 1 female, I mean, what are you going to catch? Mostly males. And that's where this pond is right now. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy catching them, and I think it's fun, you know, I have a good time with it, especially on these little ultralights. But you know, at the end of the day, it's stunting the pond, and I need to get them out. Yeah, that's catfish turning. That was a catfish right in front of me. And the pond is just absolutely slap full of catfish. So, I mean, a lot of people say that, you know, I've read books, I've had people tell us that channel catfish will not reproduce in a pond, and I'm like, you're crazy as hell. I mean, my pond has, this pond has a buttload of catfish in it. We put, I don't know, I mean, we put in here a couple 5, 6, 7 years ago, and the catfish population has probably tripled. I mean, there's just so many catfish in this pond, it's ridiculous. But we love catching them, and we love eating them, and we try to catch and keep a bunch of those every year as well. But this time of year right now is just not a good catfishing time. I mean, yeah, you can catch catfish year round, but I like to start catching catfish when the warmer weather comes around, you know, late spring, summertime. Come out here at night, get on the pier and catch catfish at night. That's a lot of fun. There he is. There's usually always one there too. What in the shit is this? No. Look how he's hooked you. Look how that joker's hooked. I think he struck at it so hard and went after it so hard. He come back around and got him in the top here. I need the pliers on that one. Look at that. Look how he's hooked. Oh, bless his heart, on the top up here. Oh, look at that. It just fell out. A little fella, man. You would have thought he was 10 pounds. You think you bad, ain't you? You might be bad one. Now, see, something like that, guys, I won't keep him this spring. I'll let him go. I'll let him go for another year or so, and let him grow up. Gotta be careful walking around the pond this time of year. You know, it's here in South Georgia, we have snakes that don't hibernate. I don't think they do anyway. Them jokers will get you. Well, there ought to be something there. Yeah, there he was. There he is. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Y'all have won it. I've won it. This is the Bassmaster Classic. I can't even get my finger in his mouth. Boy, that's a big one. Y'all, he's at least 5 pounds. At least. Or if I hold him close to the camera, he'll get bigger. That's what I'm talking about. But you know, he'll grow up to be a big one one day. Of course, that kind right there, obviously I'll let go and let them grow up a couple years. The first couple that I caught down there on the dam, there's another one. Jeez, you got snatched right out of my hand. There's another little one. Come here. Come here. Y'all knocking a fool out this Rapala this morning. I'm liking that. Little bitty booger. Go tell your mom and daddy I'm here. But guys, there's so many you know, back what I was saying, there's so many, and you just seen, you know, some of those little small bass that I'm catching. Like I said, they're fun on this ultralight stuff, but you know, at the end of the day, I need to get them out of here and start keeping some of them, not that small like I just caught, but keeping some of them to balance out the pond and actually makes the pond healthier to keep some of these fish, because the only people that fish this pond is me. I mean, I got a neighbor that comes over and he'll catch a couple here and there, but and he'll keep them for him and his family, but you know, it's not enough. You know, we got to start keeping them out. And after they spawn this season, I'm gonna tear them up. There's and guys, there's big bass in this pond. I know there's a couple females in this pond that are 8, 9, 10 pounds. I know there's at least one in here that's 10 or better. I've hung her big butt a couple of times, and I've had her on the buzz bait, or I had her on her, if y'all remember the video a couple weeks ago, I actually hung her on a minnow. It was one of them. I don't know if it was the big one or not. I couldn't really tell. She was big though. And she's a humdinger. I mean, there's a couple of them in here that, you know, they're 5 to 10 pound females. And those that size, I'm not going to keep. I need those females. I need those females to stay in here and get bigger and make sure we have those genes running through the pond. But like I said, you can stunt a pond with small bass. You know, the bass can stunt a pond, definitely. I've been to a couple ponds where me and my dad fished one years ago, and that thing was so stunt. I bet we caught 100 fish that day, and I don't think we caught anything over about 1.5 pounds. But you could have threw your dirty drawers in there and you'd caught bass. It was fun. I mean, we definitely had a good day of fishing, but I think we brought home just a live well full. To wind this trip up, y'all. It's been fun. Caught a couple. I'm thinking about April. Maybe May. Maybe May, yeah. Because usually late March and May and Maple and April time frame is when these bass in this pond really kick off their spawn. So I'll probably wait until May to start keeping them after the spawn season. But all these bass I've caught this morning are males. I mean, they're just small males, and they need to be kept. And to me, there ain't nothing better table fare, fish-wise, freshwater, than largemouth bass. I really love the taste and the texture of a bass. Cannot wait to go to North Georgia in a couple of weeks. I say a couple of weeks. We're going up in June. We were going to try to go in March, April, but I think we're going to wait now until June. I think that's what we decided to do. Hit the trout streams again. I can't wait for that. That's going to be so much fun. And I really love this bait. I've always been a big RAPALA fan. There he is. I said, oh, that's a little better one. It's a little better fish, y'all. It's not bad. Come here, buddy. He's a little better. Now, see, he's a keeper size. That's the size I'll be keeping right there, y'all. He's probably 1 pound. And he would, man, he'd fry up whole. So nice. Well, buddy. You had it, didn't you, bud? That's the size I'll be keeping. You can take him and fry him whole. Well, I say whole, but you don't have to fillet him. You could fillet him. I mean, He's probably big enough you get 2 decent little fillets and then have the back. My mom loves the back. When you fillet this bad boy out and you got just the back and the tail, she'll crunch that tail down and eat the meat off the back. And I mean, these fish are so healthy in this pond, always has been. This is a spring fed pond, so they just stay healthy year round. Thank you, buddy. It's been fun. Nice little Saturday morning fishing at the pond. Having a good time. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna slow roll by this drainage one more time. Surprised I ain't caught one there yet. But I didn't. Guys, it's been fun. I gotta get out of here. Rapala, speed shooter about to lose, 4-pound test line, golf cart, going home. So guys, what a great morning of fishing. Down here at the family pond again. Yes, again at the family pond. Guys, you know, it's so easy to get up in the morning, get on my golf cart, and ride down to a pond that's ours, my family's, and catch fish. And you know, I've had some comments like, man, you're catching these little dinks, all you catch is little fish. Well, you know what? I'm using a light tackle. I'm using 4-pound test line on a speed shooter, loose speed shooter, ultralight, 4-pound test line, and a bait that's that long. Yeah, I'm gonna catch small fish, but that's fine. I'm out here to catch fish and have a good time, and I'm having a good time. And I know a lot of y'all enjoy the videos, and I thank y'all so much for the support of Kdwaterwoods and what I'm doing. I do have a lot of great things in store. I've got a lot of great trips planned. I'm just waiting for the springtime and the summertime when we can hit these other places that I want to go, and also be able to go down to the coast. You know, we live an hour and a half, 2 hours from the coast, and you know, we can go down there just about any weekend or whatever and have a good time. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all for coming on this journey with me at Kdwaterwoods. Please spread the word about Kdwaterwoods. Don't forget to hit our sister channel up at DRC and also Katie's Kitchen. Thank y'all so much. Have a blessed weekend. We'll catch you guys on the next video.